Well, that's exactly what we're excited about. I mean, everybody, all you ever hear about, well, they play in the WAC. Well, no one ever watches them play. Well, this, well, that. Everyone's made up every excuse about why, no one should think about us as a great football team. Well, there's no more excuses after this football game. National stage, Sugar Bowl against one of the best football teams in the country. After this game is said, you can say whatever you want, but, if we go out there and we handle business and take care of things, I can guarantee that this football team who hasn't talked all year is going to start talking.
He just happens to be in a very good system. He's the centerpiece of that system, and every quarterback that comes to us has to know when they walk into us they are going to be the centerpiece of that system. Some kids can handle it, some kids cannot. He handles it very well. Most of the quarterbacks we've had handle it very well. Beyond that, you have to start looking at all the aspects of his throwing, the aspects of his inside. He's a great external thinker. When you start dealing with kids, some kids think internally, and they only think about what's going on inside of them. He's very sensitive and tuned in to the team, what he walked into. I mean, he and I talked before he even arrived in Hawaii as to what it was he was walking into, and he wanted to know what it was he was walking into. And he's kind of come in with the thought he's always very conscious of what's around him. So he has a lot of intangibles as well as the physical tools. I mean, he's got the quick release, he's got the arm, he's got the incredible accuracy. He's got all the things that people have to play at any level, at any school. So he's a system quarterback in that he's perfected our system. But beyond that, you can't be a great quarterback unless you have the skills to be in our system. Probably more than anywhere else. You can hide some of your flaws in some systems that play action pass, give the ball to the running back 35 times a game. There's no hiding in this system. He's fully exposed. So if he's either going to show up and put up the numbers he's put up or not, and he has done that. So he's within a system, he's perfected himself within that system, but that system in and of itself tells you what kind of quarterback he's going to be.
Hawaii football, man, I guess it's just, for us, it's exciting, man. We just like, the whole thing is just about excitement for us, and I just can't wait for the game to be starting, This whole atmosphere that we've been exposed to just makes everybody excited. Even in practices, throughout the whole practices, everybody's been up tempo, and we've been going at it even today, man. We just been practicing hard, and people are practicing like it's game day, and by the time we was done with practice, we didn't want to stop practicing. Today we had a great practice, and we're just trying to get ready for this big game and this big atmosphere that's going on in New Orleans, and we just want to show the world what we can do, and it's going to be against a great opponent, an SEC opponent, and it's a great conference, and we just can't wait, man.
I think Hawaii football has been kind of on our island for a long time, as you know, and we've always felt we play good football. But these young men have kind of taken it to a different level and have now exposed us nationally to what people in Hawaii have all known for a long, long time. Great football players there, great football teams there, great high school football there. So I think this is a great opportunity for these young men to kind of expose the country. Now, coaches know, because we're almost oversaturated being recruited on our island by coaches from all around the country. We've got our kids playing as far away as Tennessee, and that's coaches know about the kids on this island. Now it's hopefully an opportunity for the rest of the country to see.
We're not used to this. This isn't what we do. The standard has never been this, and that was something we said after the Boise State game. The feeling was almost like, oh, we did it finally. We got the WAC championship, we beat Boise. And somehow, some way we convinced the state and this team that, wait, okay, that's great. Let's put that to the side. Let's go get a nation to start watching us and start respecting us. And that's why we realized that Washington game was such a big opportunity to get us here. And, that's the pressure now because, obviously everyone's going to be watching now. And we need to show up and have our best game of the season to even have a chance in this game. But, I'm just so excited because I think this whole year, every situation where we've had to step up, we've had to do something big. Not only have we stepped up, but we've done it in remarkable ways. I can just see that this being the biggest stage of the year, with the most people watching, I could just see this team rising up and having fun with it and going out and flying around and doing something special. And that's what we're trying to do, and that's why we came here. The way I see it, no matter a win or loss, we're going to captivate this nation. They're never going to be able to – this is something that nobody has ever seen before. We got kids from Australia, Germany. We got kids from all over the South Pacific, and then we have kids from all over the country in America. You're going to see hair flying out the back of helmets. You're going to see chants that you've never seen. You're going to see people smiling on a football field that in times that you would never expect someone to smile. If you go to our football practice – it is the funnest thing you maybe ever get to watch. And I mean, everybody who watches us and follows us, you would think that we're undisciplined or something maybe when you come to our football practice. But then if you step back and you look, you go, wow, these kids are really disciplined because they can balance fun with football. And that's the most awesome thing. And you're going to see 4 receivers with dreadlocks coming out of their helmets. You're going to see one crazy white boy quarterback running around trying to throw it all down the field. Fast, quick O-lineman. And then you're going to see a defense that just plays lights out. It doesn't matter about the win or loss. We're going to captivate this nation when they watch us play football because it'll be the most unique thing anyone's ever seen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect.
Good?
Yep.
I imagine it's right about now. You're starting to stew inside. Your head's going. You want to hit somebody, don't you?
Yeah, we've been practicing for 2 weeks straight, you know what I mean? Tired of hitting own players. It's about time to go out there and start whacking Georgia. I'm just tired of hitting. I'm tired of watching film on them. I'm just tired of everything about Georgia. I just play on, man.
What about this morning? This is kind of Coach Jones' way, it appears, to get you guys back to a normal routine, maybe a 7 a.m.-ish practice. I mean, does it feel normal? Was that necessary?
Oh, well, back home it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, I believe. I don't think this is normal. This is abnormal. But, I don't know. I guess this is what Jones wants, so just got to do what Coach wants. You know what I mean? It's all good. But
He's just checking to make sure you guys keep it on time, right?
he's making sure that was all on our run for curfew. That's what it was. But I believe everybody's there.
So what do you think about Georgia? I mean, like you said, you watch endless amounts of film. Let's start with that running back, Marino. What do you think about him?
Marino, I think that's probably the best running back we're going to face by far all season. He got it all, you know what I mean? Prototype All-American. The offensive line, is real athletic. Their tight end is good. I think their tight end is by far probably the most physical tight end we're going to play against. That's about it. Wide receivers I don't really look at them.
A lot of guys said that Washington probably was the as far as team speed goes, maybe the fastest team that you guys have played this season. On tape, what does Georgia look like in comparison? How fast do they look?
Well, I think their line is faster than Washington's line. The running back, he's fast. He blows away. But I think team speed, I think Georgia is way faster. We're gonna have less. I think the first couple plays of the game, we're gonna have to adjust big time that SEC speed, and I think we're gonna do that pretty well.
How do you simulate that in practice? I mean, can you, or is it just one of those things where you just have to be as ready as possible and then game time, like you said, adjust?
Well, I think that's hard to simulate. You know what I mean? We don't have the prototype players like them, but we can try and do our best, and that's what we've been doing. Our scouts been giving us a great look week in, week out, and yeah, they've been trying. So that's all we can ask for is their best. So.
Cool, bro.
Thank you for that. No, seriously. June has said, ever since you guys were picked to play Georgia, that Georgia's the best team he's ever seen on videotape. Is he just lying to us? Is it coach speak?
I I would say the best team I've ever seen on videotape. I don't know, because that's a lot of teams. But I'll tell you what, when you look at them man for man, at every position, they've got athletes, and which they should. They're an SEC team. You don't go 10-2 in the SEC with a bunch of dogs. And so, we're bringing a mule to a horse race, and but sometimes, if the mule fights hard enough, you never know. So, and they're big, they're athletic at every position, they got skill. We've played big teams before. We've played athletic teams before. But I don't know if we've ever played a team that's as big and athletic as Georgia is.
Have you keep instilling to your guys, you just whack players, man. They're the big, mighty SEC. Don't worry about it.
No, our whole thing is we're football players, right? And whether it's the SEC, the WAC, or any other three-digit name you can put on it, it's about football. And when you put your hand in the dirt, it doesn't matter, whether you beat Auburn or beat Florida or beat Washington or beat Boise State. You got to win this play, this rep, this down. And that sounds trite and cliche, but that's the way it is. It's a what have you done for me lately business.